Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So if you're seeing this, then this is the intro for the looks Caramel and Even in Arcadia. I did both of them on each eye just to speed up the filming process, but if you want to see a full face with these looks, let me know. I think Caramel turned out exactly how I envisioned it, but I think Even in Arcadia turned out a little bit darker than what I wanted, and I can show you the example photo. I wanted the lid to be a little bit lighter, and you'll see me try to put white on top of it in the video. I don't think it worked. It is very muted. There is a second look for Even in Arcadia that I sketched out, but I didn't like it. I will do that in another video. I'm gonna do like a rejects video so you guys can see the looks that I sketched out but didn't use. But this is the look for Caramel, and this is the look for Even in Arcadia. And if you are inspired by this series, I want you to leave me a comment. Let me know what color you think of when you listen to these songs. For me, Even in Arcadia was very painful, and I was thinking about the imagery for Arcadia in the videos. For Caramel, I wanted something more day-to-day wearable, because there's a line in the song that he says he's scared to answer his own front door, and part of the anonymity is that they're able to live their normal lives without being, you know, like Taylor Swift, where she can't even leave her house because there's people outside of it. And making music allows them to get their creative side, but it also lets them have a normal life. So I wanted Caramel to be more of a natural, everyday look, but I did want a bigger lash for some drama. And I wanted to add just the tiniest bit of purple and darkness into it. But this is what I have for the looks Even in Arcadia and Caramel. Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So I'm starting off the look by taking the color Life Insurance from the Jeffree Star Cosmetics Cremated palette, and I'm going to build this up over and over, probably about 3 times, before I go in with a deeper gray, which I believe I used Eulogy for this, and I applied that into the crease to just darken up the crease. And then for a lot of these looks, I used the Blend Bunny Beauty Below palette, and I ended up taking a purple color out of that palette, and I'm applying that to the outer third of my lid. That is going to be the depth in the outer corner, and I'm really going to take my time blending that into the gray color, because I know the undertones can be a little bit different, and I really didn't want it to get muddy, but it kind of did. And then I like to take a clean brush and just blend out the edges. And then I ended up going into the Beauty Below palette again and taking the same shade that we used in Damocles, and I applied that all over the lid. It's the bottom right color in the palette. It's like a bluish purple, and I wanted this to be lighter. It was a little bit too much color for what I want. So later in the video, you're going to see me go in with a white and put that on top of it. Essentially, I'm just taking my time going back and forth, blending all these colors together. I really wanted to blend that dark purple into the lighter purple and then into the gray. And then I'm applying white pretty much over everything because I wanted to lighten everything up. This was one of those looks that didn't come out how I planned, and I was trying to save it, and I did the best I could. And then I took the same color I used on the lid and applied that to my lower lash line, and then used the darker purple again to deepen up. And then I ended up taking just the tiniest bit of a black liner on my lid just to blend the lashes in. And then I went in with a silver ColourPop cream gel liner on my waterline, and this one was kind of dried out. It took me a little bit to get anything from it, but that is the final look. If you liked this video and you want to see more content from me, please consider subscribing to my channel. Thanks for watching.